Lydia Dawson, Habtamu Abdi, and Mulumebett Retta.
Mr. Chair, members of the committee, I'm sorry, my voice has some difficulties. My name is Mulumebett Retta, and I am here on behalf of the voiceless Ethiopian senior citizens and families who could not be here this morning to this hearing. I also would like to give you a brief history of the Ethiopian community in Seattle. The Ethiopian community was established 30 years ago by refugees from Ethiopia and continue to serve to this day due to continued language and cultural barriers, which makes life very difficult for families. In 2010, Ethiopian community bought its property with money donated from members of the community without any government assistance. I would like to remind this committee the fact that immigrant and refugee senior citizens families are being affected by unforgiving impact of homelessness. Imagine someone with language barrier and cultural barrier trying to find a house. I would like to appeal to you to be inclusive and reconsider adding our affordable housing project. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Go ahead.
Good morning, Mr. Chair, members of the committee. My name is Habtamu Abdi, member of the Ethiopian community in Seattle. I'm here today on the behalf of 30 to 40,000 Ethiopians who call Washington home. We are extremely disappointed due to the fact that our project was left out from the House budget, even though it was included in the Senate. And Ethiopians and East African immigrants and refugees are extremely being affected by homelessness and gentrification. It's coming to the point where it's losing meaning why we move all the way from Africa here to be pushed back by gentrifications. So we're not starting from the scratch. Like my sister said, we have our own property that we purchased with our own money without anybody's assistance. We're asking this committee to reconsider to add back the $800,000 we requested for the pre-development design of the Ethiopian community affordable housing. It's not a question of luxury, it's about a question of survival. We cannot be sure in 5 or 10 years if Ethiopians will continue to exist in this state if the current trend of gentrification continues. So in a nutshell, I would like to appeal politely to this committee to reconsider the $800,000 we requested for the pre-development design of our project. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Go ahead.
Good morning, Mr. Chair and committee members. My name is Lydia Dawson, and I'm also here to advocate for the Ethiopian Community Center in Seattle's Affordable Housing Project. As you heard previously, the Ethiopian Community Center has been serving our community for over 30 years. Last Sunday, we had a packed room of people in support of this project. There were service recipients, seniors, families with children, partners, and elected officials who recognize the need for affordable housing and are fully supportive of our project. The recurring theme, the decline in affordable housing and the migration of minorities into South King County, especially immigrants and refugees. One of our speakers at the event was an elderly man on behalf of the other seniors who stated their need for the affordable housing project, which will be culturally and linguistically appropriate. But what he emphasized was that the existing lack of social, emotional, and physical connection outside of the Ethiopian community in Seattle. More importantly, he stressed how challenging it is for him and others to go to the community center due to challenges of transportation and illnesses. And that also perpetuates the inability to take care of themselves and especially isolation.
Thank you. I'm going to need you to wrap up.
Okay. So I just want to say that we do look forward to coming back to thank you for considering our request and funding us at the $800,000 that we're asking. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you. Thank you for your testimony and coming down.